about Lawrence Weston and Avonmouth, very white working class places, and places where there were very little, mostly manual jobs, and there were places with very little hope for going on in the future. I left school without any qualifications. No one ever talked to me about these things, so I wasn't that bothered about my own heritage, and it's through my heritage, through finding out these stories, that I finally had a voice through. So lots of different things swirling around about rivers when I think about that. But the key story, the personal story I have today, is the story of the people that were brought in on boats, on ships, and that's via migration. In the news, both in the US, because of war, and also since Brexit as well. Well, my parents came in around 1958. My dad came over in '60, and before then, the people that helped to rebuild the country were from the Caribbean themselves, as well as Africa and as well as Asia. Certainly people from the Caribbean, known as now our older people, our elders, are known as the Windrush generation, a ship, 492 passengers that docked at Tilbury Docks on the 22nd of April 1940. Now, the empire was coming for its people, starting a mass brain train of talent, and with the willing help of the West Indians, eager to escape the lack of opportunity at home and build an exciting life somewhere new. This relationship, for better or worse, certainly gave Britain a massive boost in rebuilding the nation after World War II, and a huge labour advantage over its European neighbours.
How's she doing that? That's amazing! She's the Commodore's wife!
Commodore's wife!
Higher than a 4.
Look at them, they put it with some symbol.
Higher than a 4. Oh!
It's a 5! Just in there!
I can almost taste the Kracken now, Jackie. Higher or lower than a 5? So higher than a 5, it's got to be higher than a 5. Higher than a 5.
Higher than a 5!
Higher than a 5, you say?
You'd be able to get from the pub.
It's a 9!
Oh, it's getting tight.
Higher or lower than a 9, Jackie? Come on, higher or lower than a 9?
Higher! Higher!
Higher!
You're saying higher!
Higher than a 9.
Higher! Higher!
Oh! This is it! You've won! You can compare. You can higher than a 2.
It's a 3!
Oh! Commodore's wife!
You win a bottle of Kracken. I can look after that for you if you want.
Fantastic rum.
I can recycle that for you.
There you go. Congratulations. Yes, incredible. Well,
There's a snake in that one.
The film it's about a few things, but for me it's about this idea of mobility and how can we find mobility when we're being told to be mobile all the time. Actually, is there a trick that circus could play on that mobility? Is there a way of making a trick in freedom itself? Like if you're told to be free, how can you then work a trick to be free of that edict to be free? So I won't waffle on too much. The film's confusing. Also, the other thing, it's nothing to do with titles, and I'm not a filmmaker. That's the other thing. All right, so that's the other thing about this film. So there's some sound issues, a bit choppy maybe, but apologies. For me, it's a kind of diary of my research, which I'm now going to inflict upon you. Okay?
Call up the rank and file. We'll catch you, the Bristol crocodile. All right, my lover. And away she blows out across the Severn with the froth at her bows. The anchors aboard and the cables all stored way down there in the Avon Gorge. Well, them boys in blue donned riot gear and took mace just in case that croc spat in them face. They poked around a bit in the cut, filed an incident form in triplicate, and declared the case shut. They're still seeking yon terrible white in case it gives some Bristolian a terrible bite. Way down Mardyke, Cumberland Basin and Underford Yard, past Pools and Bathurst Basin, pull hard. There's many a beastie under there to keep you waking. My, oh my, as backs is aching. Pull, lasses, pull!